This Technique Tuesday is going to be fun and controversial. Welcome to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going over our Technique Tuesdays, going over some techniques that you might be doing wrong or might need to start incorporating. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is probably going to piss a few of you off, but nature of the beast. Now, if you're wanting tips or wanting to know more information about sparring specifically, this isn't going to be for you. There's lots of other guys that do sparring all day, every day, that have great videos out there to give you some tips on that. If you're wanting to know how to spar, get points in a match, or kick bottles, fortunately, that's not what this is. So, what I'm doing today is one of the things that you'll see most, if you ever watch fights, been fights, you'll know one thing very clearly. No one knows how to fight. So, you don't see a whole lot of like trained MMA fighters getting out on the street and seeing another trained MMA fighter at a bar and deciding to fight. It's just not common. So the odds are when you're fighting against a novice, someone who just thinks they can fight or just wants to fight for whatever reason. The main thing they do, and they do it wrong, is they do what I call the piston. They come in and they either haymaker, which, I mean, everybody knows about the haymaker, so, but what they'll do is they'll piston. So the difference between, say, a trained boxer who comes in and actually works on their strikes and head movements and body movements versus someone on the street who's never trained or thinks they've trained but they haven't done nothing is a piston. So what do I mean? They come in and they do this. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And they're hoping one of these lands. And it's instinctive, right? Because you're widening up the next one. The right one's back here, you swing. Now the left one's back here, you swing. It's instinctive. But it's just a piston. Just, right? This isn't jazzercise. But that's the most common thing you'll see. So, when they're striking anyway. Why? Because they don't know how to fight. They don't know the rhythm of it. They don't know how to change that tempo. So this is what makes trained people, martial artists in general, more dangerous. It's not necessarily that we have more reps, which we do. It's not that we train in different things that the other person doesn't, which we do. It's simply the fact that we have trained to the point where we can change that tempo. So we're not coming into a fight going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It's just not what we're doing. We're coming in, that's why you have different variants. The one I'm going to show you today, they break that tempo to get off that piston, because you'll be surprised how many people do it. You'll even see it on heavy bags. You'll see professional fighters getting a heavy bag and they'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and they'll just sit there and piston the bag. They might be doing it for fun, might be doing it for cardio, but either way, they're not working on anything but that piston to break that. Today we're going to be working on simple jab, jab, hook. Now, this is super important. Now, this is not a you barely touch them, you move your fist 1 inch crap that you see people do. These should make contact. These should be real. If you can stop the fight because you bloodied his nose or popped him in the lip or got his head to whip back, perfect. The other 2 attacks in this 3-hit combo aren't needed. Most likely you're not going to. But make solid contact. There's a difference between making solid contact, recoiling entirely, making solid contact, recoiling entirely, and punching. That's not good either. But you don't want it to be this. We're not playing patty cake with it. We're trying to do damage. So it should be quick, recoil, strike again, do your other punch quickly. But you want to break that rhythm. So what they're going to expect is left, then right, then left. Because that's what everybody does. So when you pop in and you do 2 straight coming in, it messes with their minds because they're expecting to go left, right, left, counter. Because that's what most people do. You do change that up and go left, left, right. Now they're going to go lock. They're going to think they're going to see this coming, and then all of a sudden they're getting hit again or having to block this one. Now their attention's drawn. They're off their rhythm. So they're not able to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You are. So you're coming in. So, like I said, the combination today, jab, jab, hook. So what we're going to do is come in high, high, middle, right? It's going to be kidney and liver shots. Get in here on the abs, make them suffer for trying to fight. Jab, jab, hook. So this gets you off that. This is simple. This is not a knockout blow, and we're not going to haymaker and come over the top. And this is a get them off the rhythm. Because if they're off the rhythm, odds are you're going to land those strikes more. And if you're able to land more, you're able to win faster. Idea is to get in, get out, get home safe. I don't want to dance with someone for 30 minutes on the street. I want to be able to do what I have to do to get out of the situation. So taking them off the rhythm, important part of that. Hope you like it. Simple. Jab, jab, hook. That's what we're working on today. If you practice this, practice it more. Vary it up. Change. Go low, high, high, super low. However you want to change it. We'll work on this, changing that rhythm up. Work on that. If you like today's video, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget that notification bell on the corner on your way out. And, as always, the more you train, the easier to fight.